he didn't want to be on a flight with the unlucky number of 13. Hello, it's Taylor here today with Magic, and for today's video is part 2 of the Rescuers reading. And this video request was by William Harding. I'll leave William Harding's name right here, and I'll also leave in the description down below as well for you guys to check it out. So without further ado, let's get started. The first page looks like for today's video. And here we go. Madame Medusa herself, all red hair and ray, stomped her into the answer. "Snoops," she shouted into the phone. "Have you found the diamond? That diamond?" She listened for a minute. 1 minute. Then screamed, "What? You caught Penny sending messages in the bottles? You burglar, I'm taking the next flight down to Bottomless Bayou." Madame Medusa slammed down the phone. Next page looks like Bjorn and Miss Bianca knew they had to go with her. As Madame Medusa cramped clothes into her suitcase, Bernard hid inside. He tried to pull Miss Bianca in with him, but Madame Medusa snapped the lid shut. Miss Bianca could only grab hold of her luggage strap. She bounced and bumped along as Madame Medusa hurried to her car. The next page looks like Bernard and Miss Bianca slid from side to side in the car as Madame Medusa swerved down the street. "Out of my way, you roadhog," she yelled, speeding past the truck. As she swayed around the corner, the suitcase, along with Bernard and Miss Bianca, flew out of the car. Madame Medusa never even noticed. Bernard and Miss Bianca landed in the street with a thump. They could have to get their own flight to Bottomless Bayou. Here's what the next page looks like. Bernard and Miss Bianca got to the airport just ahead of their flight. Nervous Bernard watched as Orville? Not sure. Anyways, Air Flight 13 crash landed on the runway. "Are you hurt, sir?" Bernard asked the pilot. "That was one of my better landings," Orville, the pilot, informed him. "Oh, great," said Bernard. "Come on, Miss Bianca. We'll take the train and play it safe." The next page looks like "Play it safe. Listen here, Buster," Orville said. I'm fit as a fladder, and you look simply wonderful," Captain Miss Bianca told him. Bernard worried anyway. He didn't want to be on a flight with the unlucky number of 13. Takeoff instructions. Oh wait, no, sorry. Missed the spot. And he didn't like Orville's final takeoff instructions if at first you don't succeed, try again. That's what the next page looks like. "Oh, I just love takeoffs," said Miss Bianca, as Orville puffed and flapped down the runway. Bernard thought they were supposed to go up on takeoff, but Orville seemed to have other ideas. He went down, then up. Even when Orville struggled out, he still made Bernard ugly or something. Yeah. He just went through a red light. Bernard said, "Oh, darling, Miss Bianca," said Miss Bianca. "Stop worrying." She gave Bernard a kiss. Here's what the next page looks like. Far below Bernard and Miss Bianca, Penny saw through the dark swamp. She had given up hope that anyone would find her message in a bottle. As soon as her captors went to bed, Penny ran away. But as she looked over her shoulder, she saw lights come on inside the river boat. "Penny, come back here," Madame Medusa yelled. Holding Teddy close, Penny tried to run faster. That's what the next page looks like. Here we go. Madame Medusa wasn't about to let Penny escape. Penny was too important to her diamond-finding plan. She led Medusa and Nardo, I think the names are, I can never say the names right, gosh, out to the boat's ramp. "Bring her back, boys," Madame Medusa ordered. "Snoops, get down here." Here's what the next page looks like. Snoops appeared as Madame Medusa started her swamp mobile. "What's up, Medusa?" "She escaped again," Madame Medusa shouted. "Send up flights. Light up the swamp so I can find her." Madame Medusa roared away on her swamp mobile with a blast of black smoke. Here's what the next page looks like. Snoops kept the stock panel of floats and fireworks on the riverboat. He picked out his brightest one and lit it. With a hiss and a whistle, the flare shot into the sky. The next page looks like. Just as Bernard and Miss Bianca flew overhead, bowed out, shouted Orville as his tail feathers caught fire. Miss Bianca held tight to Bernard. Bernard held tight to Miss Bianca's umbrella. Orville spun crazily past them, shouting, "Mayday, mayday!" Bernard knew they should have taken the train. The next page looks like. The competition woke up Ellie, Maid, and Luke, who lived in the swamp. They helped Bernard and Miss Bianca up from their splash landing as they drifted off. Bernard and Miss Bianca heard the swamp mobile. "It's that trouble Medusa," said Miss Bianca. Ellie made it, shook her rolling pin, and Madame Medusa passing lights. "We swamp folks sure would like to run her clean out of our swamp," Luke told Bernard and Miss Bianca. That was part 2 of the Rescuers reading. Part 3 of the Rescuers will be uploaded next week, so stay tuned for that. Thank you again, William Harding, for this video request. Let me know in the comments down below what your favorite part of this video was. Thank you all so much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you on my next video. Bye!